No, yeah, that makes sense to me, Jamba. Sounds about right. Hope you, Shed, Isla, Darkside, Quaid, Outcouncil, Max are all doing good. Cake meaning ass, you know? Could be. Right, yeah, doing good. I'll tell you what, they had a huge earthquake here this morning. It was the biggest one I had felt in a while. It fucking woke me up. I can't remember feeling one like that since like maybe like '05 or something. I think it was like a 5 point something. Oh yeah, we're all fine. Nothing broke or anything, but it shook the whole house. I hadn't had one like that in a long time. It's a normal day in Iceland. I mean, earthquakes are normal here too, but we hadn't had one like that in a bit. That's been scary. It was confusing more than anything because I got a earthquake alert on my phone, and I had never seen that before. I had never gotten an earthquake alert, and I was like, "Oh, that's weird. My alarm's different." I'm like, "Oh, my house is shaking. What the fuck?" It's unusual. Yeah, my alarm wasn't even supposed to go off for until an hour later either, but I'm like, "Fuck, I'm up now." Are you level 9? I'm 99 champion level, yeah. Which reminds me, I should probably use my points. What was I working on? The amount you can block per stage reduces the count of block. Increase your movement speed while sprinting. Sprinting you gain 100 and oh, that's pretty good. What was I working on here? Gain stamina per stage. Bronze one we ever had was about a 4.0. Yeah, what was? I think it was the one we had today. It was, I think, a 5 point something. Let me see. 5.2. Yeah. And I think the Aftershock was a 4.0. Okay, so what am I doing? Oh, I'm doing these time breaches thing. Quest items, here we go. 5.2, 2.8, 2.4. Load in the same area. Yeah, the 5.2 is the one I felt. Okay, so these two on the right I've gotten. Looks like there's one right above that river. So right around here. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Night runners, huh? They do decent damage. Oh, where the hell? Where'd you come from? Uh-oh, a dire wolf. Like regular wolves, only dire. And apparently they exist again.
More ruins. You know, every stone tells a story.
Oh god.
I mean that literally, by the way. That wall over there won't shut up about how much it hates rain. Let's find this bridge and get out of here, eh?
And now they're extinct again. Wah wah. I think it's up there. What the hell? You guys aren't looking for what I'm looking for. Gotta get rid of them. That's not bad. As good as what I have, though. This is where the map said it was. What? Oh, apparently it's right below me. Ah, there it is. This is gonna hurt. A little bit. Oh. What, you wanna go? Yep. That's 3 of them sealed. Right. Back to the map. So, these 3 the farthest right on the bottom I have done. Maybe I should do all the right ones first. This next one is on the edge of a river, apparently. here. Is that correct? Let's see. Looks like that might be it, yeah. Yeah, right around here. This way.
There's a breach here. City's a bit gaudy, eh? At least by mortal standards. Where I come from, this would be a little more than a privy. I'm kidding, of course. Ellen P's where I come from.
Oh. It's down here. There it is. I saw that shit. There was he got mentioned on what was it? The John Oliver thing? How's his name Thunder Justice? And they don't use that on his fucking wrestling name. Like, that's the most wrestling thing I've ever heard in my life. Okay. Next one is up here. Is it in the middle of the circle? No, it looks like it's right next. So it's right around here. Press the wrong button. I think right around here. But she went on Twitter and called British TV. Well, I mean, TV show by British guy, close enough, I suppose. What's this? That's not a mission I have.
Didn't those idiots ever learn how to run properly? Whoa, hey!
Hey!
What are you doing this neck of the woods? Not that you don't have a right to be here, that is.
Scared to shove her.
It's just, well, a griffin nesting ground doesn't tend to be the best place for a stroll.
What are you doing here?
Me? Why, I just got a little lost, is all.
Mm-hmm.
I would have left already if not for my friends. We were separated, you see, running away from those damn beasts. I'm not much of a fighter, so I'm just hoping they make their way out.
I could search for him.
Really? I have to warn you, the griffins in there are quite nasty. They do anything to protect their nests from invaders. But if you're willing, I'd be mighty grateful. Even pay you for your efforts.
Okay.
If you find my companions, let them know to meet me by the way shrine, right down the road. And don't worry, I won't run off before you get your reward.
How'd you end up so close to nesting ground?
We were on our way to Cloudrest, but must have made a wrong turn. Somehow we ended up within this nesting ground. Of all the luck. As soon as we realized where we were, a whole flight of griffins came rampaging towards us. I barely escaped.
And your companions?
The way I see it, they're either dead or hiding. If they're dead, make sure to search their pockets, all right? I'd at least want something to bring back to their families.
So it's Marble. I don't even know what any of that means. Like, I don't even know what goes on there. Excuse me. Some sort of keeping. I guess nobody's contacted me about it. I couldn't tell you.
Ooh, a spooky cliff-top estate. What a fine place for a breach. All sorts of ghastly things happened here. I can tell you that. I'd shudder if I had shoulders. I'm kidding, of course. Mortal fear is hilarious.
Scar, how are you?
A traveler. Don't see many wanderers out here near the Acropolis. Best give it a wide berth. There's a curse on this place. I didn't believe it at first, but once you hear that ghostly shriek, it'll make you a believer. Trust me.
Tell me about it.
Ah, I see it. That look in your eye. You mean to go in there and break the curse of the Dureni Acropolis, don't you?
Good things, how are you? Yeah, doing alright.
Ah, you newcomers are an ambitious lot, I'll give you that. There's a ghost in there called L'Oreal. She's the root of it.
How is she the cause of this?
Some folks say she was an innocent girl, buried alive by an
Giveaway we
evil
doing? I have no
sister.
idea.
Others say she was a necromancer, put to the sword. Who knows? If you manage to run her off, you'll be doing all of Somerset a favor. Just don't expect us to go in after you.
Okay.
So, you're really going to look into this, yes? Ifra's bones if you adventurers aren't a peculiar bunch. I've got no orders to keep you out. Not many grave robbers dumb enough to loot this place. No offense. Anyway, it's been nice knowing you.
So... allegedly a time breach in here. That's why I'm actually in here. Suppose I could investigate this curse while I'm here, though. Die. Oh, I guess that's what I get for getting level 100. Oh, the breach is over here. Whoa. Guessing you want some extra coins? Yeah, but Steve made it sound like it was some sort of giveaway thing. Like, am I supposed to give it away? I don't even fucking know what they expect. And just extra coins, gotcha. Hello. I grow so old, my love, so old. The pain at my side worsens with every passing day. It won't be long before I join you in Aphorus. Funny, I've written you every day since you passed. It's always dulled the pain. Now I stand on the threshold of death, just a heartbeat away from a reunion. I myself racked with worry. Sent countless letters to our family on Belfera Island, but I haven't received a single reply. Fear I might be the last keeper of the Acropolis. For me dead, who will kindle the fires below? Who will keep the Forsaken One in her tomb? Every day I feel her growing stronger, scraping at the lid of the sarcophagus, yearning to be free. Someone must come. Someone must maintain the fires. We can't allow her to go free. But I ramble. Rest well, my love. I'll be with you soon. Your loving wife. To Mai.
The seal, the key.
Oh.
Take them. We must keep her locked away. Do not let her escape.
Okay. Ah, no books in here. the catacombs at? See the marker. Bitch. So who the hell's locked away down here? Or what is locked away? Oh, blessed be the Keeper's eyes, wrought in crimson and gold, if ever will gaze in accursed tomes and stark stay the old, when bone and death shrouds stick below, and his eyes see flames of light, to exact the dark toll that she owes, to keep her soul bound tight. Oh, ayo.
A keeper? No. No, an intruder. Did you not hear the shrieks? The groaning admonitions? This is a cruel and sour place, outsider. Your beating heart mocks the dead.
You might be right. I have no idea, to be honest. Who are you?
Who am I? I was called L'Oreal, but in truth I am sorrow given voice, agony given form. A prisoner confined to this cold, dead Acropolis for all time. You were brave to come here, but are you brave enough to seek the truth of this place?
Sure.
I haven't the heart to speak it aloud. I can only bear the pain through song.
That's still
Even
whatever.
now, all these long centuries later, the taste of betrayal still fills my mouth. My soul is bound to the catacombs, sealed away in a vault of stone deep below.
How do I find this vault? Sphere picks 10K. So how I don't even. Do I run races for that, or I don't know how that works. How do I find this vault?
You carried the Keeper's golden seal. There is another, a crimson seal. It is close. I sense its presence, like a whispered accusation. Follow my voice. Find the crimson seal and place it here beside its golden brother. They will clear the path.
Who are the Keepers?
My jailers. Sons and daughters of the Dureni, sworn to keep me imprisoned here. I no longer sense their presence. That gives me some small relief, at least.
Why they imprison you?
Did you not hear me? The sorrow robs me of my breath. I can only bear to tell you in song. I am sorry.
Well then sing. The fuck? Dramatic ass. Ghost.
Hear ye my tale of sisters two, bound by love and joy.
Where are you? Finally, she's singing. Gotta go around. random skeleton wizard in here.
The elder set sail, but the younger remained, alone with her tomes and her heartache.
Play Wonderwall. Wish you'd respond to my letters. I've learned so much here, but I miss my sister. I miss our late night debates and silly games. Please let me know how you're doing. It doesn't have to be more than a few sentences, just something to let me know you're alright. Mother says you spend whole days in your room and she rarely hears you sing anymore. It breaks my heart to think that I might have driven you to this wretched state. Should have done with my studies. Should be done with my studies in another year or two. I promise you when I return home I'll return for good. Please write me back, your loving sister. Oh, that's better than what I have. So it's this. Actually, the one I have on's better. Yeah, you're. Ooh, lockpick. No. Why is there a raced rabbit with spring vegetables? Why the hell is that? Oh, I know it'll.
At length
Know how to make it now.
came to the gates of the Direni, a fellow traveler on sorrow's road, with dark wisdom on his lips.
Surprised the end of the skeleton playing over there didn't wake up. Yoink.
Behold, the Crimson Keeper. Keep to the oath, seal bearer. Do not believe her lies. She is not what she seems.
That's the most Scooby-Doo ass villain voice I've ever seen. Beware, Mystery Incorporated. Leave this place. Turns out to just be some Italian guy in a mask. This ghost got lots of health, man. That's not bad. Not really a staff guy, though. Ouchies. Force of binding. And a wizard. It's alive. How come that guy gets a tomb while that guy's just chilling in the corner? What makes you so important? Robin Hood or some shit?
Don't listen. Her words are poison.
Key. I haven't gotten fighter skill points in a while. Not that I need them anymore, but
Her heart is twisted. She deserves this fate.
the fuck did she do? That would kill me.
All her heart's doors closed and locked. The sister's power grew. Her gold eyes fixed on graves and tombs. The necromancer's muse. At length the eldest
He's still going.
did return, flush with arcane might. She found her sisters, undead thralls, and wept long at the sight, knowing death
Still going.
could not contain her sister's newfound power.
This doesn't rhyme at all.
The eldest and her dear any kin buried me alone.
Oh, that's pretty fucked up.
Screaming into the black.
Well, I can see why you're pissed off about it, but... What have I done? My dear sister, little sprite with pigtails who chased me for the flower gardens on Sundays afternoons, the soft-haired girl with the singing voice of a meadow lark, fallen to a necromancer's charms. I can scarcely believe it. What did we do to earn this? What spirits did I offend? If only I had been here. If only I had stayed. This is all my fault. Something had to be done. Practicing necromancy is an unforgivable sin. Pleaded for her to repent or to beg Drinniclin's mercy. But she persisted. She looked into my eyes with a dull, flat-eyed stare and said, "This cannot kill me, sister. I cannot be killed. I will rise again and again and again for all eternity." All the kindness and gentle innocence was gone. In that moment, I barely recognized her. So I performed a ritual. I bound her to the sarcophagus. I shouted the words of the binding and kindled sacred flames. Then I wept beside the tomb, listening to her froth and wail until she finally fell silent. I only hope Laurel's spirit can find peace here in the apocalypse, because she can't leave. She can never leave. Ariel, forgive me, for I'll never forgive myself. Jeez. Oh, Lord.
You are no keeper. Don't you see?
Damn, she's whooped my ass. Oh, I'm gonna die. Got her. Everybody else? Oh, come on. Potions restored. That's not bad. Don't know if it's better than what I have, though. I'll have to see.
Look at what her power wrought. Lock it away!
You found me. At last.
Hey, man.
Do you see what they did to me? What they are all still doing? Is a young girl's curiosity worthy of this torment? I only wish to pass on, to be free of this place. Please, help me.
I don't know if I believe you. How could I help you?
You see my prison now. This circle of braziers. The Keepers would have you relight these fires to whip me back into silence. But I beg you, take up the Keeper's flame and burn my corpse. Without my body, the Dureni's cruel magics cannot bind me.
What really happened here?
It's as I said in my song. My sister and I were inseparable. Different sides of a single coin, my uncle used to say. Eventually, she set out to study with the Magisters on the Isle of Balfiera. I was left here.
And?
Alone. I struggled with my craft, falling further and further behind. Eventually, I found a mentor. A black-clad sorcerer who taught me the dark arts. Necromancy. I took to it like a sparrow to the wind. Eventually, my power rivaled that of my sister.
And she returned?
Yes. She found my mentor and I weaving spells over the corpses of our ancestors.
That's pretty
She
fucked
struck
up.
my mentor dead with a killing word, then wrapped me in searing chains. My sister wept when our kin rendered the sentence. That I would be buried alive.
She had tried to talk them out of it.
No. She carried out the sentence herself. Her face was the last thing I saw before they closed the lid.
Oof.
The Dureni feared what I would become if they executed me outright. So they constructed this arcane prison, this torture chamber.
How do you feel about your sister now?
She did what she was expected to do. I have nothing more to say.
So what happens if I burn your body again?
The Keepers marked my body with runes of restraint before they locked me in the tomb. After I expired, my soul tried to escape. But even now, centuries later, I am tethered to that husk. If you burn away my body, you also burn these runes.
What would you do if this freedom, though?
Would you ask a caged meadowlark what it would do? It would fly free, feel the sun on its wings, and sing its forgotten songs. It would find the joy that it had long been denied.
Really, and you wouldn't seek revenge?
Revenge upon whom? The elves that locked me away are long dead.
True.
Dead and gone. Only their tombs remain.
Good night, Jimbo.
Their tombs and their descendants. We arrive at the moment of choice. Please, use the Keeper's flame on my remains and set me free.
I feel like setting her free might be a bad idea. But she did get buried alive by her own sister, so you know what? Fuck it.
Yes! Finally! I feel the chains slipping from my shoulders. My spirit is free. Free to go wherever I wish. Oh, you have done quite a deed. Your kindness will not be forgotten. Oh, squandered. I'm sure you have many questions. I'm sorry I cannot stay to answer them. I have much to do. So much to do. Farewell.
Okay. Sure, that'll be fine. Nothing to worry about there, I'm sure. Hell's that? It's a big statue. Is that a cat? Meow. Oh, how the fuck do I get up there? Okay, now it's over here. Yo.
Ah, you're back. Sorry if I seem surprised. Honestly, I wrote you off as dead the minute you walked through those gates. No offense. Brought something for me, eh? A key with the Dureni seal. What exactly did you find in there?
I found L'Oreal's spirit bound in catacombs and I set her free.
Look, I don't know how you do things, wherever it is you come from, but here on Somerset we try not to set evil spirits loose. At least the weather cleared a bit. Here, I'll pay you for that key and we'll pretend this never happened. Fair?
Sure.
Ivan, what was that?
Where is it going?
North, looks like. Out to sea. Towards Balfiera.
Strange.
Oh, looks like she left. What the fuck? Are these better than what I got on? Not really. This is also not better than the sword I currently have. Guess I'll find girls' companions over here. She said they were taken by griffins? Oh shit. There's a griffin. Oh, well, that's one down. Ow. Oh, griffin decided against it. Oh, they were stealing eggs.
I haven't run that hard in a long time.
Morano is waiting for you by the road.
That root ass best still be by the road. She owes me for this.
Yo.
I can't believe I was nearly pecked to death. Nothing is worth this sort of trauma.
Go to the road.
Oh, I'll go back to Mirinel, all right, and give her a piece of my mind. This was all her idea in the first place.
Oh. I think I was had that bounce there.
Never know when one of those guys...
Cool.
Ifra be praised. I can't believe you were able to pull that off. You're something else.
What's
And
Josh?
don't worry, Gweenalis told me about Aralim. It's a damn shame he had to die, but at least my other companions are safe.
Found this griffin egg on Arlem's body.
You did? Well, I'll be taking that. Wouldn't want it to go to waste, after all. Thanks again for all you've done. These two would have never been able to make it out, if not for you. This reward isn't much, but it's the best I can do. We'll head to Cloudrest, as soon as my companions have time to rest. I think we've got our bearings now.
You haven't been very truthful about what's happened here.
What? I mean... Oh, all right. After all, you did
all's well
save
yet,
these
right?
drag heels. We actually came here to collect some griffin eggs. I thought we could just sneak in and out, but the damn creatures must have caught wind of us.
Why would you want griffin eggs?
Someone hired us to grab some is all. Not sure why. Griffins aren't easy to come by, though, outside of Somerset. Perhaps our buyer plans to sell the eggs somewhere off the island. A venture that is not, far as I know, entirely legal.
And that's why you lied?
Of course. It's always a good practice to keep such transactions under wraps. For all I know, you'd have run off and told the divine prosecution. I wouldn't go tattling now, though. After all, you were the one who handed me the egg.
True. You got me there. Okay. Back to the Sigic's calling thing. So I've got all 5 here on the right. There's one on the bottom. Under the snake-like looking river. Or looking path. Not entirely sure where that was, so let me look again. Okay, it's right around here. A little further down. Okay. A little bit away. Oh god. Fucking direwolf. No woo. See the promo room on Twitter? I had it pop up in my feed. I didn't actually watch it though. What did he say? Oh boy.
What kind of monster arranges acacias and begonias in the same beds? If you've come to bask in the splendor of my latest outdoor arrangement, you're too late. They're ruined. Cast into unsightly disarray by a barbaric vandal. Just go home and spare yourself the disappointment.
What exactly has been vandalized?
My garden, my art has been violated, desecrated by some vulgar wood elf who thinks being raised in the wild gives him the right to pervert my designs. Now he's threatening my life. Can you believe it?
So harm you over a garden?
Not just a garden, the very art of gardening. Eslian is waging a war on Altmer horticulture. I represent everything he despises, so he's targeting my work. He's gone too far this time, planting stranglers to ward me away. They could kill someone.
I could deal with them.
Stranglers are a stubborn breed. Hacking them up would only be a temporary solution. What I need is proof that the Wood Elf is responsible, so he can't do any more damage. Perhaps Eslian left something at my gardens that could be incriminating?
How do you know this Wood Elf is responsible?
Weeks ago, Eslian came here to convince me that wilderness should be allowed to grow unchecked and untamed, as in Greenshade. Obviously, I found his argument lacking. It wasn't long after that the tampering began.
Have you spoken to the authorities?
Of course, but they are of little help. Can't spare time for criminal mischief. It seems sullying our pristine lands doesn't count among the worst things all these Nebara are up to. It's obvious who the culprit is, but I lack proof, so he runs free.
I know one respects him after he got the company Netflix and billion-dollar deals. How Heyman keeps telling me has to think politically. Don't trust anyone. Uh-oh. What sort of proof am I looking for?
The Wood Elf's tampering is sloppy, careless, maybe even thoughtless. I'm sure he's left traces of his work. A discarded trowel, foreign seeds, his own dung, or whatever a Wood Elf uses to fertilize soil. It'd be trivial if not for the stranglers.
Okay. Oh, poor lemur thing. Ah, those are stranglers. Heyman's getting inside that match? Oh, absolutely. Oh.
Sorry. It's safe over this way. Follow me.
Is that that guy?
I don't think anything untoward. Hope those stranglers didn't hurt you. They're ornery buggers. Nearly ate my fool cousin one time, but he was so drunk that... no, never mind. Not the time. As you can see, there's a bit of an infestation. Real mess. Has me a bit at a loss.
Are you Elflin?
Oh, have we met? Sorry, I don't remember. Never been good with names, or faces, or most details, really. Mom used to say my head would drift straight into the clouds if not for the canopy. Were you looking for me?
I was told you're the one who keeps placing these.
Me? No. Well, yes, but not intentionally.
You see, my brother's a bit of a prankster, and strangler seeds look a lot like white acacia. The short of it is, I did plant them. I just didn't know they were stranglers, and now I'm trying to get rid of them.
Why haven't you killed them?
Ah, killing them's not the hard part. I'll brew a poison that'll choke the roots until they're brown in the fronds. Trouble is, can't think of a way to use it without breaking the Green Pact. It's a real moral quandary.
I could spread the poison for you.
Oh, yeah, that'd do. Whew, that's a load off my shoulders.
What do you need me to do?
Dribble a bit of this in the water sources around here, and the stranglers should die off in a few weeks. Just the stranglers, though, promise. I should go apologize to Vinifwe for this.
Even if it's an accident, why were you vandalizing her work?
Oh, vandalize? Me? I'm not the one herding plants in a cramped little rose. Lashing vines to stakes, amputating the branches of perfectly healthy trees to warp them to some unnatural ideal. I was just showing her what natural beauty looks like.
That's why you planted new seeds, to make them beautiful?
Well, the moment I spoke to her, I could tell she'd never seen untamed wilds. Her entire concept of nature is perverse, if I'm blunt. I thought if I could breathe some life into those sterile gardens, she might finally see what she's missing.
Oh, you're trying to kill her.
Well, I'm sure this little misunderstanding with the stranglers didn't help my case.
No.
But that's a bit much. I should clear things up with Vinifwe before this situation gets any more out of control.
What's a Green Pact, by the way?
Sort of a vow, a promise to the Green. That we'd protect it from harm, and in return it would be our own. Now, I know we're not in Valenwood, but those seeds are of the Green, and the idea of harming them makes me sick to the core.
Is that serious?
Better believe it. Any Bosmer who so much as plucks a petal from the Green is doomed to the ooze. Song left unsung forever after. Like you never were. Even if you don't think much of yourself, there's something to fear in that.
But me poisoning it is fine?
For you, sure. It's not your pact. For me, I'm hoping so. I'm supposed to protect the Green, but we're a long ways from there. Ifra, forgive me if I'm wrong.
Okay. Or strangler poison into water sources. Right, poisoning the water supply seems like a great idea. Let's do it.
Oh, I hear a breach nearby. You can't, can you? Count yourself lucky. Sounds like a swarm of bees bouncing around in a tin bucket full of sleigh bills. Sort of like that racket bards make.
It's 10 straight days of wrestling for play if you watch AEW's as well, Jade. And TNA, I suppose. Or unless there's something else on Thursday. Oh, they put Collision on Thursday, gotcha. Come on. Fuck off. Basks and gardens.
told you, this is all just a misunderstanding. Oh, friend, a little help? Hi again. In a bit of a bind, as you can see. I tried to apologize, I really did, but she's telling the prosecution I've been terrorizing her. I could use some good news. How'd you fare with those stranglers?
I poisoned them.
Oh, thank Ifra for that. It'll take some time for them to die off, but they'll be too sick to hurt anyone soon. Could you explain that to the good officers of the law here? How this was all an unfortunate accident and I helped make it right?
You did intend to tamper with her arrangements, though.
I did meddle a bit, but I didn't mean any harm by it. Surely tossing me in jail's blowing the whole thing out of proportion, right? Promise I'll never do it again. I'll even transplant my additions someplace where they'll be appreciated.
Alright.
Oh, you're a regular saint. I knew the minute I met you that we'd be peas in a pod. You can count on me to do right by Vinifwe. Still don't agree with her, but I'll think of a better way to make my point once this is all blown over.
I'll hold you that.
You must be the concerned bystander I'm hearing so much about. Both Vinifwe and Esleon claim you can prove their case, which begs all sorts of questions. But I don't have time for that, so let's cut to the heart of the matter. Is Esleon guilty?
He is at fault, but he wants to make things right. He helped me eliminate the stranglers.
Given that your testimony is the only real evidence I have, I see no reason to continue dragging out this affair. Esleon will be fined for trespassing and criminal mischief, then released. If I see him here again, he will be jailed.
Sounds fair to me.
Free the prisoner.
Sorry, really. Truly sorry I am. Won't happen again, officer.
You aren't seriously taking his side in this?
Bro, can't believe it.
A slap on the wrist. It'll take months, if not years, to restore my work to its original condition. You've done me and Somerset a great disservice today.
I disagree. What I have learned in the time I've been here is that high elves are very fucking dramatic.
The king and Afterpact are at Urinstan. They say the Orc Thane has taken refuge in the Skuldafn Hills.
Right. Sub eat fresh. Thank you for the resubs, girl. Ow, the fuck? Knock it off. Little bastard. What the hell? Stop it with the wisp. Oh, wait, thank you for the resub as well. And for the hype train. God damn, wisp members are annoying. Scam training him up might not be a bad idea. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on. Fuck off. Go away. First thing you do is make an emote saying the website's scammy. Hello. You alright?
You there! Come! I need assistance.
Okay.
Newcomer, I have been on my feet for nearly an hour, and I have just about had enough of it.
Yeah?
Be so kind as to retrieve my absentee husband and my dear Eustasia, so I might be finished with this so-called leisure stroll.
Are they missing?
Of course they're missing. My fool husband let our prized hound off her leash to frolic along the beach. Poor Eustasia didn't know what to make of her freedom, and went charging off after a hare. Durell took off in pursuit, and I've seen neither since.
Which way are they heading?
Into the wilderness, off toward that old way shrine. How far could they have really gone? I would give anything to have my precious Eustasia safely in my arms again. Find her for
That's a
me,
dog,
and I will
isn't it?
make it worth your while.
I
should be reclining on my lounge with a quarter-millennium-aged port, and Eustasia nestled in my bosom. But no, Durell insisted we take a stroll along the beach.
Oh, I don't need that anymore. Durell. Stasia. Oh. Borkers. Oh, God. What happened, Borkers? Come on. Okay, he's making his way there. Or she's making her way there. So what the fuck happened?
Oh, my dear Eustasia! Look at her shaking! She's positively terrified! What happened?
Found your dog by a body in the woods. Is it your husband's locket?
Yes. He commissioned this on the announcement of our wedding. Gaudy thing. He's dead, you say?
Yeah.
Just like Durell to leave me a mess to clean up.
Bruh.
Keep that bauble for your trouble. It must be worth something to someone. Oh, what a disaster. It will take weeks to get the mats out of her coat.
What do you do about your husband?
Well, I can't tell anyone he died chasing our dog into the woods, can I? It's beneath my dignity. I'll have one of the servants return for him after I've given Eustasia a proper bath.
But thank you,
I
Quaid, thank you for the
he
bits
was
as well.
killed hunting or some such.
Appreciate it. You're really callous, you know that?
You see the doe-eyed adoration of that dog? That's the look of a creature who loves too much for her own good. Bless her. Durell was the same way, and look where that got him. I suggest you invest your own cares more prudently and move along.
Yes. Heartless widow's locket. But she loves the dog, I guess. Put my weapon critical up a lot. Okay. So I got all the ones on the right, I got the one on the bottom. There's 3 on the left now. First one is to the left of the city, it looks like. Yeah, so like right around here. Looks like it, yeah. Actually. Those are like right there. Guess I don't have a way shrine here? No, I guess not. The last teleport I have is right here. Deer's just vibing. All fans gonna be on YouTube? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, thanks. Make sure to get everything from it. Yeah, I don't know.
Reach nearby. I don't know why you're so intent on sealing them. Linear time is so overrated. Just imagine, you could die before you were even born. Wait, that's horrifying, isn't it? I'm sorry. Never mind.
Oh, it's over here. Fucking peacock, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, 2 more. One looks like it's in the water. Or no, it's probably on an island. Yeah, it's gotta be on one of these islands. If they show or the pre-shows on YouTube, and you go to Netflix for pay-per-view, then back to YouTube for the pre-show. Yeah, it's a little annoying. Alright, this is that mission that first brought me here.
I suppose I did succeed in this expedition.
Yeah, I remember her. I mean, pre-show matches announced? No, they're not gonna do pre-show matches. They haven't done them in years.
Oh, you're going to love this one. I'm seeing a tiny island surrounded by... It's either water or cats. Difficult to say. Let's hope it's the cats, eh?
Pretty sure it's water. Okay. That leaves 1. Up here by a river. Is it that one or that one now? It's gotta be this one. Whoa. Meow.
You know, coral's just weird sack animal bones, right? So this is a bit like a cemetery, I guess. Ugh, you do not want to know what their ghosts look like. Old cheese. I'll leave it at that.
Gross. Pretty active. It's Marvel. Well, that's all of them. Caw. There's portal. That's crazy looking here. Oh. Yo.
Welcome back, Initiate. Have you done as I asked? Are the time breaches on Somerset Isle truly sealed?
Yes.
Well done. Well done indeed. You already seem well versed in the cardinal virtues of our order. Altruism, foresight, precision in both thought and action. You will be a true asset to the order. Of that I am certain.
Oh, you see, in this business, 3:17 a.m. Thank you. What's next?
Speak with Josarja. She will want to know that the auger is safe, no doubt. Yes, I know all about its sudden disappearance. You did well in recovering it. I bade her give you something, your first step on the path. She awaits you in the Athenaeum.
Okay.
thank goodness you're back. I hope the augur didn't give you too much trouble. I know it can be a handful. Now, the lore master asked me to give you something. The first of many gifts.
What is it?
The most valuable gift. Knowledge. Please, use it carefully. When I learned my first spell, I accidentally banished a toad to the far ends of time. At least I think I did. It hasn't come back yet. Congratulations, you've earned it. And my thanks. First-rate work in Somerset. Really, first-rate. Unfortunately, we have another problem. Are you ready to set out again?
Like you being the best times on internet. What's the problem?
Our seers detected more of these time breaches. This time in the Iliac Bay region, my homeland. The lore master and I will keep searching for the cause of the disturbances. In the meantime, we need you to seal them.
Should I use the same gears last time?
Yes. Take this map of the region, more Psijic seals, and the augur. I hope the breaches haven't grown more powerful. Stay safe, and just make sure Alakir weathers this, all right? I know, I shouldn't... I have to stay detached. Oh, never mind.
I'll seal him.
May the old way guide your steps. The lore master was very impressed by your work in Somerset. He's a hard mer to know, but he's always been generous with his praise. I just wish I could be a better student.
You think you're a poor student?
Well, not in the traditional sense. But don't get me wrong, I'm a very proficient mage. That's what caught the lore master's eye when he found me in the Alakir. I just struggle with some of the deeper lessons. The philosophy.
Which ones?
The Psijic Order isn't just a collection of wizards. It's a world view, you know? A state of mind. It's not enough to be a talented mage. You have to learn to see things in a different way. To cultivate a detached and virtuous perspective.
And you haven't done that?
Some days I think I'm making progress. Then other days like today, I see how far I have to go. A true Psijic would see all people and regions as equals. But for me, part of me never left the Alakir. My heart's still in the desert.
You're more trouble that's happening in your homeland?
Yes. I would never admit it to the lore master. But yes, I'm sorry. I don't mean to bother you with this. You're just starting out after all. Just forget I said anything. Be safe.
Okay. Alright. Well, tomorrow, providing everything goes alright with their season restarting, we'll be back on Marbles. For today, about 2 hours. Follower count is 5725. Thank you to Sam for the follow off stream. I appreciate it. Thank you also to Quaid and Scaro for the resubs and to Quaid for the bits. Let me see who's live. Okay. There we go. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream play. For those guys who don't know, I stream every single day, so I'll be right back on here tomorrow. And I will see you guys then. Good night, guys.